Good morning. Good morning. I hope you all had a great weekend, and I hope you all got some time to relax and prepare for today's trading. So today, we're looking at another positive week. We're just starting off May. It's going to be a busy week. A lot of moving parts, and we're in earnings season. It's going to be a lot of economic data coming out. So we will see what happens this week, right? So let's jump right into it. We're going to talk big picture, and then we'll jump into individual names. All right. So at the end of last week, we were looking at the market rallying. Market was rallying. Several different headlines came out and earnings plays that helped the market. So we saw a rally through several resistance levels. So tech was leading that. And in response to that, we started to look at the tech names. So NVIDIA was moving, PLTR, those big boys. So if you aren't trading the mega caps, my advice was to look at some of the quantum names, some of the smaller price AI names for opportunities, and that's exactly what happened. So as these stocks are rallying, NVIDIA, PLTR moving to the upside. We had SMCI after the pullback rallying as well. We could see as well QBTS, right? Strong rally, QUBT, strong rally. Those were in play and lower price. Also, Bitcoin was a theme for us last week, running up. So we saw CEP, which is they had a crypto venture that was announced. So that one was one that we were watching and trading as well. Mara came into play, rallied last week as well, and some of the other crypto-related equities. Now, market is pulled back, but it's on top of support. Okay, so it's a good time to watch the current levels of support because, as I've been saying, it's hard to articulate a long-term fundamental bias right now because of the tariffs, the trade wars, et cetera, which that's still a headwind. Okay. So the perception that, the worst situation that could happen is absolving, but a lot of the risks, a lot of the impact that it's going to have on inflation and some of the companies is still present. Okay. And it's yet to be unveiled. So you have some downward pressure. So we have to keep that in mind. But if we're on top of support levels and we have the price action, then we'll buy. But if we start to break the support levels, then we're looking at possible pullback. So don't marry the long side right just yet. Just know that we still have we can potentially have that pressure and pull back. Okay. All right. So I'm looking at the same names for tech. Any tech names that come up on our list in the small cap realm or the lower price realm, QBTS, the quantum names, and the like. We'll be looking at. We'll see if Mara bounces. If Bitcoin is to bounce here, there is some distance that it has quite a ways to go. So definitely want to continue to keep an eye on Mara and CEP. I like CEP because it's lower float. As I mentioned, I've said it several times. So that's why I'm. It went up from 11 to 60. So it's more expensive. But since it's lower float, it takes less demand to push that thing. All right. So CEP is still one of the stocks that I'm looking at. Okay. All right. So what's on the board today? Okay. So today we had two pop up GPUS. So GPUS, this one pops low float, million float, GP. Bad, typed the wrong ticker. All right, GPUS. GPU. All right, hyperscale data. All right. So this one pops on some pops on fresh news, pulls back, level 2 holds, and you can see the tape holding, and buyers still remain aggressive. Gives a small scalp here, pulls back, and then holds, and then breaks through that high, right? Then as price starts to pull back, there's a little pop here, and then that fails, and then price starts to break structure there. So once price starts to break structure here, we start to look at whether or not, how aggressive the sellers are, and then they just remain aggressive as price continues to create lower lows and lower highs. So we'll see if it recovers. So that's one. AIFF, this one Firefly, this one it pops, pulls back, and starts to break swing points, creates a new high, higher low, entry, higher high, higher low here, and then consolidates and then breaks out here. And then this one also, as it's pulling back, gives a pop. That one fails, breaks this level, breaks that level. So we'll see if this one continues. This one pops up on fresh news as well. And this one also was a lower flow. So these two fit the, our favorite criteria: fresh catalyst, low float this morning. So those are the two out of all the others that popped up. SKX, this one, Skechers, this one it popped 100 million, or let me see, I think this is like 100 million float. Yeah, 130 million, and this should be up based off of Skechers agrees to be acquired by 3G Capital, $63 per share in cash. So if you see this is, down by 48, this one pops off of fresh news because of that premium there. So with that news announcement, it automatically pops because if you get in early, you're automatically going to make money if you can get shares in here with that agreement. Then you'd be one that would be able to cash out. So that's why we saw the pop there. All right. So let me know what you're looking at in the chat if there's anything else. And I'm going to move into some of the other tickers that we saw from last week. All right. So what I normally do is I'll look at the themes, the sectors, then I'll look at what pops up on the scan, like GPUS, AIFF. Okay. And then I'll go back and look at, I'll have stocks that played out well and that held up well. So just on the back burner here, this is the one, FRGT. This popped on the news that they were going to be a part of this venture, Trump's coin, right? So FRGT, we'll see if it sells off or if it can recover. If it can recover, then we may have another run. This was just totally unexpected. I mean, Friday, I think the catalyst came out on Wednesday, and then Friday just boom, pre-market exploded. All right, KIDZ from last week. This is another that ran up, and then Friday it sold off, and then later on in the day, I was gone here. It ran up again, and then now it's pulled back. So if this has more legs, then looking to take advantage of that one. Okay. So that's not totally off of the list. And then just one more, just totally on the back burner. I'll keep it just in my back pocket. We'll see if anything happens there. May or may not. So if not, then we don't do anything. But if so, then we'll be prepared. All right. So Z car. Okay. All right. All right. So what you got? I think we're probably just all on the same page. Checking the chat right now. Yeah, there you go. Demetria. Yeah, last week we had 2 days that were really tight. Then the other three they were strong. So let's see this morning. I think the main thing I want to see is if these that popped up on the scan, if they're going to hold. I mean, this is the life cycle of these. They'll run up and then sell off. But we want to pay close attention to if they recover, then that means that the shorts may get trapped. So they start to short aggressively. And then if we have a pop, a break of structure back to the upside, that may give us more opportunity. And we've seen it happen time and time again. So these two, GPUS and AIFF, Firefly has more potential to hold. Or it's showing more potential. I mean, I'm not saying it has, but it's showing more potential. So if we're able to bottom out here on the support, we break back above their neckline of double bottom, pretty much there may be a trade there. So let's look and see what happens at the open. Else we'll just look for more opportunity. We'll see what the scan gives us this morning. Okay. All right, so you're gonna see some of these. Yeah. So one last thing I want to mention, and it's probably not going to affect some of the stocks that we're trading right now. But if you've seen Trump's entertainment tariff stuff, then you see like Netflix taking a dive, Disney taking a dive. Then that may impact those companies. I'm gonna look at LFMD. HIMS is coming out earnings after the close, and we saw both of them connected at one point because of that announcement about the drug that was going to be sold on the platforms. So just kind of looking at LFMD as well to see if there's any movement. Maybe or may not be any. Okay. All right. So yeah, busy week. A lot of news coming out this week, and earnings plays are going to be coming out. So day by day, we're looking for Trump headlines. He may be coming across with some sort of news, and we're looking at the video's gone on the screen and showing, but you can't see anymore. Okay, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's up. I'll probably just take it off for now. But yeah, so I'm going to, something happened to it. Yeah, I'll just take it off. Okay, all right. So so let's stay locked in, and just continue to look at continue to watch for headlines. And I think day by day, we're just going to have to do what we've been doing. When tech is rallying, we're looking at the tech basket. If there's any sectors that are rallying, we'll look at that sector. Bitcoin, starts to rally, we look at Bitcoin. Then we look at the scan. If individual names pop up, we jump on them, and that's it. We just day by day, we're looking at what's popping. Okay, all right. And remember, you don't need to. Sometimes we have a lot of opportunities, but we just need one good trade. Show up, look for one good trade. If it feels like you're forcing, then just take a step back. Take a step back and wait. Just wait for good quality setups. Like Friday, that was just an amazing setup. Just fell in our lap and boom, skyrocketed. Those feel very easy, right? Those feel very easy. But if you feel like you're just trying to squeeze something out, then maybe you need to take a step back and wait for something that's better. And if you don't take a solid trade for one day, that's okay. Sometimes, we feel like if we don't have a rock star day, it's the end of our career. We go through this volatility emotionally, right? Try to sustain yourself, be, devoted to process and just wait. Things are always popping up. If it's not one day, it's the next day. And we want to have our cash in hand and ready to shoot. We want to have a good mind, good sound mind, good emotions, and be ready to shoot. Okay. All right. So I've set all these alarms up. We'll see what happens. And for those that are in the Zoom, I'm going to fix the chat. I'm not sure what's up with it. Probably just a setting. And yeah, we'll see. All right. So we have our lineup for today. We'll keep looking at the intraday scan and we'll see what pops up. Okay. I hope y'all have a great day. Hope you have a great trading day. Make today your best day. Today can be your best day. It can be. And that's if you follow your process and you kill it, right? You follow your routine, you follow your plan. Don't take trades out of haste or desperation. You see what you need to see and you trade it well. All right. All right. On the way out, please smash that like button. I hope y'all have a great day and I will talk to you later. Thanks. Bye-bye.